Merry Christmas, everybody. I wanted to check out some of the Christmas releases that have dropped because there's actually quite a few. I was worried that maybe there wouldn't be too many and I'd have to like look for some stuff maybe. But there's actually been a few Christmas songs that have dropped, so that's pretty fun. Now, people around here, around my neighborhood, they're very festive. So I've been hearing some fireworks go off, you know? So if you hear that, I apologize. I mean, it might just happen, you know, you might just hear like a boom, like out of nowhere, a big old like pop, you know. But they're just having fun out there. And so, you know, they're trying to get into the spirit. And so let's go ahead and get into the spirit ourselves too. And check out the Oh Christmas Tree cover by Jeongyeon. This should be good.
Oh Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, how lovely are your branches. Oh Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, how lovely are your branches. Not only green when summer's here, but in the coldest time of year. Oh Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, how lovely are your branches. Oh Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, such pleasure do you bring me. Oh Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, such pleasure do you bring me. For every year this Christmas tree brings to us such joy and glee. Oh Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, such pleasure do you bring me. Oh Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, we'll learn from all your beauty. Oh Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, we'll learn from all your beauty. Merry Christmas.
I wasn't sure what to expect, you know, what kind of arrangement. I didn't even think about it, you know. I just thought like standard sort of carol arrangement, but this is a jazz ensemble, right? We have like, there's some clean electric guitar that's playing a lot of licks and a nice little fill at the end there. And then there's a bass sound that sounds like a stand-up bass. That didn't sound like an electric. It might be, but to me, I'm hearing some portamento and some things in there that really make it sound like a stand-up bass. And the whole thing has that jazz ensemble timbre, you know. So I'm pretty sure there was a clarinet in there also. Makes sense. And then the like a lot of that light percussion, tambourines, bells, lots of jingly things, cause you know that's Christmassy. And what it was a really cool arrangement though, man. Of like, you know, it as soon as they start, it's very jazzy, you know, like even the chords that are in there, you know, it's a lot of sevenths that are going on. So it adds a very like another layer of color You think of like standard Christmas arrangements and things like that, and they are very Christmassy, right? But when you give it a jazz twist, right, and you put that, there's like another layer of this very colorful tone that goes over it, and it's very warm. The guitar sound specifically is very warm. Jeongyeon's voice is so just immaculate, right? Like it's so clean and it's so clear, and she sounds really, really amazing. Like she just probably enjoys it very much, you know. That's what I get from this, is like she had fun. And at the end, you know, she laughs. She's having a good time. That you can tell, you know, because you can't really like produce that, you know, like in the with computers and stuff like that. You have to do that yourself. And then when the drums come in, right, like all of a sudden you get this kick sound, and it has another little like almost R&B type of groove, you know, that's going on. And then it even, you know, you hear like the there's a light accent on 2 and the 4 that's like a snap when it's sort of a lighter mix. But then once the percussion comes in, you even start to get an 8th note, like in the is it the snare? It'd be a real light snare, but it makes it so much busier all of a sudden, you know. And it's just enough, like it's not too much. It's a very straightforward recording. It's only about 2.5 minutes here, but the song structure, the way that these verses are arranged, each one kind of unwraps into a little bit more sound, a little bit more engagement, right? So we get a good little variety of, you know, grooves. Actually, it's this thing that kind of continues to develop from when it starts. That was very cool. That was like, I wasn't expecting that at all. I was thinking like maybe you know, just a vocal arrangement, some piano or something like that, but a much fuller sound. Like, that was very fun. Very fun. All right, so the chime sound too. You see that chime in the beginning, and then it's kind of like used at the end of phrases too, in between, like what concludes the sort of verse, and then, you know, the last "Oh Christmas Tree" out, and then you get that sweeping chime sound again. And right at the start, right, we got the snaps, and then we got the that clean guitar sound that's coming in. It establishes that jazzy type of feel like immediately. I mean, within the first couple seconds of the song here. Well, the bass sounds so good.
Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, how lovely are your branches. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, how lovely are your branches.
I really love the space and this whole mix. The snap is like really big. I mean, you can hear this really healthy reverb off of everything. And then they have a little tambourine hit that's actually playing, like it's in the down, or it's on the 1 and the 3 that's over on the left, and then when the accent's over the 2 and the 4 along with the snap, it goes over to the right. So it's ching 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 ching, and it's fun. It's it's a really rich sort of mix for being relatively minimalist and pretty straightforward, you know. But they did some interesting things with these sounds. Oh yeah, light snare, real light.
Not only green when summer's here, but in the coldest time of year. Oh, Christmas tree,
So we actually have two guitar parts. There's a rhythm guitar, and then you hear the lead is playing over that real warm tone that's having fun with all these different licks and stuff. I almost thought that it was piano keys for a second, but no, there's two guitar parts in this. One rhythm, one lead. It's so everything is very warm. The whole like from the vocals all the way through the mix, everything has a very, very warm sound.
Oh Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, such pleasure do you bring me.
Cool. We got double stops in the kick.
Oh Christmas tree,
Cymbal.
oh Christmas tree.
Yeah, the kit really comes to life here. Oh, it sounds like almost like a tap, like almost like a wood block. It's adding to that accent. It just gets thicker. Every part gets a little bit thicker, right? As we go through these different sections, all of a sudden, like when the kick comes in, and there's like double stops even on third beat. It's really, really lively all of a sudden. Like, it really comes to life, man. And it's fun. It's fun. But this is a good arrangement. Backing vocal harmonies.
Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, such pleasure do you bring me.
Is that flute?
Oh Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree.
Tap, tap, tap.
We'll learn from all your beauty. Oh Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree. We'll learn from all your beauty.
The guitarist just went for a ride at the end. That was fun. Wow. This is always the case, but like, it's better than what you imagine or what you tried it, because I hadn't listened to it until now. So I just think of the regular old Christmas song, but this is a really, really excellent arrangement, man. Like, with some great players in there. I think it was flute, actually, not clarinet, but either way, you got some sort of winds in there. Very, very well written arrangement. Really, really cool. Like, man, it takes you through different, layers of sound and fullness. And it goes from warm to being quite bright and sort of popping with all the drum stuff. The kit really comes to life. Double stops in the kick, this sort of taps, the sort of wood block sounding taps. There's light snare in there from the beginning, and then the occasional cymbal crash. It seems to be paired up with the chime too, so you get a psh, and then at the same time you have the crash, right? And it's very nostalgic. Anytime you have because that chime sound is very chromatic, right? So anytime you're using chromaticism, especially if you're sort of punctuating your phrases with it, it gives it a little bit of that nostalgic, almost daydreamy type of vibe, And then with the entire mix being very, very warm, this was really well done, man. Really well done. From the writing of the arrangement to the musicians who played it. Like, it feels like a lot of the guitar licks were improvised, I wouldn't be surprised. I'd say the flute part was probably written, but this guitar sounds like whoever's playing this is, they've been in a few jazz shows before, and they are very comfortable with, like, playing over the chord progression, but really, really fun. Oh man, this was really, really wonderful. And There's a couple more to check out. Tsui dropped a Christmas cover as well. And then there's also one from Niju. So I will be checking those out next. But this was an excellent arrangement of this. I mean, it's really good, dude. Like this is really fun. I like when, because Christmas music, I don't mind it. There's nothing, like some people don't really care for it, you know what I mean? And it's just because that time of year, it's like right after Thanksgiving when you start getting inundated with a lot of these Christmas songs, the Christmas music, like that's when everybody starts playing it. But I like it when people do fun and interesting things with the songs, and it kind of goes from being a Christmas song into like a jazz song, right, or a jazz version of a song, right? I think that's always very interesting and fun. And so yeah, well, a couple more to check out. As you can see, I've got the tree up in the JYP practice rooms. I don't know if that's allowed or not, but we'll just keep it up for now. But anyways, I will go and get one of the next songs ready. But this was really, really wonderful. Oh man, Jeongyeon did a very good job of this. So awesome.